Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So Boots Ennis, he has posted on his Twitter timeline that it's that time again. Time to lock in and get in Mr. Catch a Body mode. Road to 30-0. Well, it's widely rumored that Mr. Catch a Body or whatever he wants to call himself, right? Let me expand this. Put this here. Let me expand this for y'all. Okay, so fix this. The word on the street, and let me fix this damn thing. Okay, here we go. Okay. So the word on the street is Boots Ennis is supposed to be fighting Mario Barrios. So it looks like they're going to feed Barrios to Boots Ennis, man. And, I mean, hopefully they'll pay him another, he got paid like $2.5 million to fight Thurman. I actually know, I think I said this in another video, I know people who know Mario Barrios. He's right out here in the same area that I'm located, who know Mario Barrios. And, matter of fact, one of the friends of the family was here at my house changing out the filter of one of my, the water filter that I have, alkaline water in my sink, right? And he, into boxing, and we always talk when he comes over here. And he told me Mario Barrios knew going in there with Keith Thurman was going to be a Mission Impossible type deal. But he said they offered him the kind of money where he had to take it. He got paid like $2.5 million, life-changing money, biggest payday he's ever received. He went in there, he did his best, but he was outclassed. Now, Mario Barrios is a great fighter. He can fight, man. Not sure if 147 is the weight for him, but getting to 140 is killing him. But now it's widely rumored that Boots Ennis is going to be fighting Mario Barrios. Now, we will see if that materializes. But there's like 7 or 8 different sources out there that are saying this. Now, the thing is, when you see different people posting stuff, it just could be bandwagonist or copy and paste type stuff going on. But I'm not too far from that area. And I talked to a friend of mine today, and he said he heard that same thing. He said it's been talked about. And these are people who know Mario Barrios. But he said, he can't tell me definitively that it's happening. But the fact that I see it, there are people who don't even know this guy who are saying it. I think that there may be some truth to it. But if Boots Ennis is going to fight Mario Barrios, that's a good fight for Boots. Because Mario Barrios brings a different style. He's not just going to get in there and stand in front of you, and he's not just going to take a knee. Like, you're not just going to get in there and beat Mario Barrios down and he's just going to wilt. Like, that's not, Mario Barrios isn't built like that. You even saw with the Keith Thurman fight. He came back at him. Like, he's not just going to quit. He keeps talking about the Aztec warrior and all of that, and he's very proud. He loves his culture. He's a fighting man, And I think with Boots Ennis, we're going to see a really good fight. Do I think Barrios can beat him? I mean, we don't know. In boxing, the best fighter doesn't win the fight. It's the fighter who boxes the best or who fights the best on that night. So we'll see if Barrios is ready to get back to winning and getting in position for a champion, to contend for a championship at welterweight. But what Barrios is realizing is that at 140, he was kind of the big dog down there, being able to be a big man to get small. At 147, he's the small guy. And he's dealing with some guys who are pretty huge that melt down to 147. And Barrios is feeling the difference in power, the difference in weight. So he's going to have to make a decision. Maybe he start fighting some catchweights like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner has his own weight division. But he's going to have to figure it out, because if he gets in there with Boots and he can't handle what Boots is dishing out, it's going to be a long night for him. And he's a good kid, great heart, very respectful. You know, you just hate to see him just get kind of, you know, Francisco Majado, you know, just like fed to wolves, like what's his name? Fernando Vargas. Great fighter, great champion, you know, but just getting fed to wolves. You know, put up a valiant effort, but just moved a little too fast. But that being said, we'll see what happens. But Boots Ennis, he's going to be returning soon. And you're going to start seeing Stanley Eunice talk about fighting. You're going to see Butaev talking about fighting. You're going to see a lot of these guys at 147 starting to have fights, because now that Spence and Crawford are going on to do other things, these other fighters now can actually move about and start to plan for their fights. And that's what you're going to see happening now. Because we know after Spence and Crawford fight, for the most part, if they win, they're fighting each other. So you're going to start to see some of these guys mix it up. But it's at a point right now, because I'm going to tell you this. That fight between Stan Eunice and Butaev, that fight for Stan Eunice was way harder than any fight that Boots has been in. So I would like to see Boots fight Butaev, because Butaev is violence. And I'm not saying Butaev beats Boots. What I'm telling you is, if he can get in there and dismantle Butaev, then Boots is something. He's as special as we think he is. Okay? But that being said, and Stanley Eunice is going to have to, he can fight. You know, he proved it. But I'm just not sure what's left for him. He just can't keep taking step-aside money, sitting back and being inactive. For those of you who didn't know, you know, Stanley Eunice is twice taking step-aside money so Spence can go do what he wants to do. Okay? So Stanley Eunice is sitting back getting paid, you know, millions to just chill and not fight. But he's going to have to figure something out, because although he's getting paid good money and being compensated well financially, you got to stay active, man. Otherwise, you know, those barnacles start clinging to you and weighing you down. And it's when time you do get back into training, you can remove a lot of those barnacles, those inactivity barnacles, but you can't get them all off you. And when you get in the ring, it shows up that you kind of slowed a bit. He needs to get all those barnacles off him immediately before coming back into the ring. Or Stanley Eunice may not be the same fighter. My opinion. But that being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans. Everyone from all 7 continents, I appreciate the support. If you want to donate and support the channel, it's right there in front of you. But Boots Ennis is going to be back very soon. And word on the street is Mario Barrios, which is a good fight. But that being said, y'all keep cool. And as always, I'm in the breeze.